Alright, hello. I am Soul Bandit. Welcome to episode 2 of Real Tech. Today we are going to be getting into Tinker's Construct uh, as far as the smeltery goes, and later on we'll get some better tools because honestly I'm getting tired of just having a stone pickaxe and going through about a dozen of those without finding much. So yeah, that's what we're doing. Let's go ahead and get started. So for a smeltery, we're going to need quite a few things. At least one casting table. I like to start with both a casting table and a casting basin, which also means we need two faucets, which are done like so, a V shape. We need the controller right there, and I remember how to do this right. Yes, I did. We need seared tanks. I like to have more than one just because they come in very handy. Let's just go ahead and start with two since I don't have very many. And the rest of these we just make into bricks, which as you can see I won't have very many. Should have enough to get started. These were made with grout. Which is 4 sand, 4 gravel, and 1 block of clay. Or you can do it with 1 sand, 1 gravel, and a clay ball. So I just went out and got 4 stacks of 64 of each sand and gravel. I already had the 64 clay from mining. So that's where I got my 2 stacks worth of grain. 2 stacks worth of ingots, seared bricks rather. So now we need to decide on a location. I already have my little hut here. I will be expanding more. I haven't really planned it out all that much. So I think probably should have figured this out beforehand. I don't know where to put it. I'm gonna cover that up because I just don't like having down one. You know what? We're just gonna put it where all these flowers are. Take care of that. So yeah, hope everyone's having a good day so far. Now it's been kind of a disappointing day for me, but what are you gonna do? Life happens. Can only move forward. So let's just go and pick these up, and we'll put it in line. I should have a shovel. So I like to dig out the bottom just to make it flush. I also like having at least a 3x3, so we'll see if I have enough for this. Or how much I have enough for. Oh, shoot. I forgot I need not just the faucets, but the drain. And yeah. Well, that's gonna be fun. So, I need to make, what would that be? One more? Not sure. Or no. Oh, I have no sand. Oh, I have a ton of grout. What am I thinking? Okay. I apologize. I apparently forgot what I've done in this game. Over, like, the one night that I've not played it. Let's go ahead and start putting half of those in there, other half in there, just to get it done quickly. Throw the rocks in there. So I'm trying to keep things organized. at least as far as plants in the top. Plants and food type stuff, and then the rest in the bottom. Grab 3 from here and 3 from there. And I forgot I had so much grout. So I think what I'll do, oh, it is nighttime, so I'm gonna sleep. What I'll do in the morning is actually expand the base to be 4x4. So where's my shovel? Since we have the extra grout, I can get all of that going. And yeah, I will need a lot more. Sweet. I planned this well. I was hoping to have enough to start everything, but then I got distracted. There we go. So there's that. Need just one, because thankfully you can put them, if they're on the corner, you can put 2 faucets out of it. The rest of these just go in those, and it's really warm in there. Alright, so put a faucet here and face this way because the large hole needs to be on the inside towards. Then each one of these smaller holes you can put a faucet on. It just kind of goes like that and like that. I do it that way just so that I can then throw both the casting basin, just pick up that dirt, and the casting table. Alright, I must have thrown it in a chest. Let's just get back in here, try and get out before I die. There it is. Get out before I get too warm. And the casting table goes there. I'll probably end up switching those because I use the casting table more. So the casting table is what you use to make, once you have casts, actually, basically you make a stone part from Tinker's, throw it in there, and then fill it with either gold or aluminum brass, which once I get aluminum and copper, I'll be able to smelt that up. But once you fill it, you pour aluminum brass over top, it'll make a mold for that part. It destroys the one that you threw in there, but then you'll be able to pour other metals such as iron, copper, gold, electrum, all those into it and make that part. So I use that one a lot more. The basin is just for blocks if you're making a block of metal. Has a couple other functions, but none that I'll be getting into too quickly. I know you can make stuff like lava wood with it, but that doesn't have too many uses for the game. So. And we should be able to, once we put this last brick, should be working. Yep. You know it's working because of the smoke coming out of it and the fire on the front. And now, thankfully, it doubles ores, so my 11 gold turns into 22, which is awesome. And you can either throw things in here, and it'll put it there, and, oh, we don't have any fuel for it, but you can either throw things in to get them in, or you can just shift click or click and drag over top. And the capacity of this is however many blocks would fit inside if you were to place them. Like I put 11 in, there's 5 open spots because it's a 4x4, so 16 spots. If we add another layer, that would double it, so I can just work it up and expand this down. So that's what I'll be doing later, once I get more of this stuff cooked. That being said, I wonder if there's a tank that I can make. Actually, no, don't need to. So the good part about these tanks is they hold their liquids, so pull these out so I don't accidentally lose them. Am I wasting that one? If I break this, I can go find lava out in the world, fill them up, bring them right back. And it looks like there's some lava right over here, which is really easy. I know I've found some down in my mine, but I really don't want to go looking for that. Where did I see? Yeah, it's further. Warm. Oh, is that really just the tree? Dang it. Not actually lava over here. Well then. That is unfortunate. Oh, I guess I will have to find lava out of my mine. So I'll go and work on that and get in some more tinker stuff set up so that I can make a better tool. Or at least better pickaxe. See you then. Welcome back. So me and my wonderful intelligence decided I could take out prospecting mod, Geonosis or Geolysis. Let's go with a Star Wars planet. So I took out Geolysis thinking, oh, it would just place the ores like normal modded Minecraft. And I could use these cards for mining because I really want to do that. Sorry. So turns out that doesn't happen. So I will be putting Geolysis back in because I only have the vanilla metals. So no aluminum, no silver, nothing to actually make it worthwhile. So I guess that being the way it is, I will do that by the time I get to next episode. So I was down in my mind, realized that, but I did find lava and filled up both tanks. So now, as you can see, we've got it slowly going down. Right? I filled up 8 buckets worth. Why does it? Alright. That's weird. But you can see, let's just go ahead and throw one in. It does take some time, which is unfortunate, but that's kind of the way it is. Different metals take longer. I think tin is the fastest. It just bangs them out. So, that being said, it should be done. And see, we had 1 ore in there. It was 2 ingots of molten gold. So I think the best thing that I can do is gonna throw off it. No, not really. I have 2 extra seared bricks, so I'm just gonna take 1 of them and use it to make an ingot cast. So this I can use if I put metal in, I can just get solid or single ingots out. So just pour the gold over top, wait for it to finish, and there we have an ingot cast. I can pull that out if I want to put a different one in, or leave it in if I want to make ingots. So each cast uses 2 ingots of molten metal. So as you can see, I doubled it, so now we've got all this extra room. So yeah, I guess before I put Geolysis back in, I can go ahead and finish the read my stupidity that Geolysis. But before I do that, I can go ahead and get the rest of the Tinker's stuff in. Interesting lag. So, click the right number of times. We're going to need a lot of these. These patterns are how you make the different pieces. And also how you make all the Tinker's Construct tables. So, I want to say there's one for this. Yes. So there's tool station, crafting station, stencil table. That's where you turn the blank patterns into tool-specific patterns. You need one oak wood because that makes the part builder. And then on top of that, we don't have enough. One more wood. Because we need a chest. And this will make a pattern chest, which just makes holding the patterns a lot easier. Since I have this out here, I will eventually put it in a building. Well, I'll put a building around it. So in the meantime, just gonna switch back to my shovel. I won't really ever need into any of it, which, if you've ever played with Tinkers, they all, I don't want to say they interconnect, but they all talk to each other if they're adjacent. So we're going to go ahead and throw the pattern chest back there, which means we need the stencil table in front of it. We'll put the part builder back there, tool station there, and crafting table here. Or the crafting station. So the crafting station, basic crafting table, except when you put something in it, it stays, and you can view it on it. So if we put slime ball, it appears there. Weird. So it is able to access inventories next to it, which means I should probably move it. I might change it with the tool station. So a chest next to it, it would be able to have, I tried pointing at the screen, it would be able to access the entire chest that you have next to it. But the nice part, when they're all next to each other, you've got the stencil table, pattern chest, part builder, and tool station all in tabs up here. So you just click on one, and you get to it. So this is where you put the blank patterns in the stencil table, and you use these to make different things. So if I wanted a sharpening kit, you just throw it in there, like that, bring it out, and now it's in the pattern chest. So it accesses the chest. Chest is here. Part builder also accesses the chest, so you put that there. Say I wanted to make a wood sharpening kit. Just put the required amount of wood. If it's not enough, it'll tell you down there. And it tells you here the material cost of 2. You need 2 wood to make 1 wooden sharpening kit. For some reason that didn't show up. But I don't need those right now, so we're just going to leave that. The first thing I want to make, which I'll have to do after I get better, after I get geolysis back in and get different metals, at least some copper. Copper is nice. Would be like a pickaxe head, which you can figure out what you need on the tool station. It shows the tools that you can build over here with it. There is a tool forge, I believe it is. It does the same thing, but it has more options, like stronger options. So it would have the mining hammer, which mines a 3x3 area, excavator, which mines a 3x3 area of dirt. It has not the hatchet, but the lumber axe, which will bring down a whole tree. And it dictates a tree based on whether there's leaves attached to it. Otherwise, it does a 3x3 if you're looking at just any other type of wood. So those are nice. You can see the components. So we're going to make a pickaxe. it shows them visually here, but it also tells you down in this corner. So we need the tool rod, a pickaxe head, and a binding. Go back to the stencil table. We have the pickaxe head. We need the tool rod. And then we need the hard binding, which is different than the tough binding. That's used for the larger tools, which we don't have access to yet. So, and from there, I'm going to go ahead and grab some stone. That is the easiest to make. Weeds spread like wildfire here. Stone is the cheapest way to make ones that you're just going to destroy in here. I want to say no. Figure this out. I think they added another chest in one of the recent updates to Tinkers. Nope. Let's see. A pattern chest. And there it is. Part chest. Which, I guess it's just a part chest, not. I was thinking it would hold stencils. Or casts. I guess it won't. So I'm going to go ahead and sleep till morning. I'll probably just leave a chest out there to hold all the extra casts that I have. I'm going to drop one more of those in there. Part builder. This up here. That. And you know what? I think I'm going to try paper for this. Benefit of paper is that it gives you one extra modifier. See if I can go back to it. Oh no, it doesn't show you. Okay. I will want a wood tool rod, which for that is because it gives ecological, so it slowly regenerates itself. So it gains durability slowly over time that you've used. It's not very fast, but for something that we're not using constantly, it's not bad to have. It saves a little bit of resources. So I'm going to pull that for the stone for some gold. Then I'm always looking in the wrong one. 2 should be enough for it. Oh, of course. Okay. So you can right click again to stop the pouring, which I must have done by accident. So now I have to wait for the iron to smelt. Yes, I don't really know at this point what. I mean, I don't really have anything that takes a couple seconds that I can do while this smelts, and need to log out and fix geolysis apparently, or re-put it back in because I screwed up. Because I wanted the easy way, not the time-consuming way, so we're gonna find out. Might have to completely restart, which would be even more embarrassing, but what are you gonna do? Alright, so that did use all 2. Sweet. Then you just right click, and here we have an iron backside. I should have some door. Do have some. It takes 6. I need to go plant some, which will probably be just right here. That being said, let's go part builder. Those are reads. Alright. Yes. Oh, material cost of 1. So I want to say, yeah, each one is a quarter. Each paper is 1/4 of a unit for material. So I need 4 just to make one paper binding. So now, one part of go to the tool station. And go ahead and was the wrong one. So iron pickaxe head at the top, paper binding in the middle, and the handle at the bottom. So then we have writable, magnetic 2, and ecological. So don't think iron was the best thing to go with, just because other metals have both better speed and better brain not working. Bonuses. Magnetic 2 is nice. It works kind of like a well, I guess it draws what you mine closer to you, to you. So yeah, I cannot figure out how to say it, so I guess I'm just gonna have to go show you. Here. Let's just go and put one of those down. So if I stand back here and break that with a normal pickaxe, it stays there. But if I break it with the iron Tinker's Construct, Tinker's Construct pickaxe, it must have been too far away. Right there. So that one didn't come to me. This one, you can see, came to me, which is because of the magnetic 2. So it's nice, but not that great on a pickaxe, just because you're already mining right in front of you. But durability of 242, which isn't bad. Why do these not tell me they're... Anyway. Which we can increase the durability, the mining speed, mining level even, with other things, with add-ons. I don't know where the book is. I have no leather. Of course I have no leather. I have 1. Is that enough for a book? I think I need 2. Materials in U. Nope, I just need 1. Oh, I can use string and blank patterns. Forgot about that one. Assuming I have string. Alright. Thankfully, hemp you can actually make string. Those. And I need some more. Alright. So, make book, add a blank pattern to it, get the materials in U book. This will tell you the modifiers. So it has the tools, all of them. You can click it, just repairing. It has the requirements for each of the tools. So as you get through, this is the hammer that I was talking about, which 3x3 area of effect mining. It's awesome. But if you go back, it has all the materials and the different benefits of them. So renewable resources are so good they regenerate by themselves. It slowly gets it back. Go with iron. Hitting things attracts nearby things, which is magnetic 2 if you use it on the head. So because we used it on the pickaxe head, it gave us 2 versus 1 for the handle and the extra piece. What else? I guess that's the paper just gives extra modifier. So normal, you look here, you can get 5 modifiers if you do a complete paper pickaxe, which isn't great. If you do, say, end stone, it's just 3 modifiers. Which modifiers are all of these. So each one of these up to a certain point, at least with haste, luck, sharp, up to a certain point takes up 1 modifier. So for things like a pickaxe, we'll end up doing haste, makes it faster, and luck to give fortune or looting, which will help when we need to mine things like lapis, redstone, diamond. We'll get more in return for it. Sharpness really only affects attack, which I'm not going to be using a pickaxe for attack. Not when I can make different swords with tinkers. If I have the extra room on this one, I might just end up redoing it completely because I don't like having iron on it so much. If we end up having an extra spot, I'm going to do reinforced. You can do it for multiple levels. Actually, will I do it? I might do a diamond. So diamond's an emerald. Diamond gives them more durability, increases other stats. Emerald is also pretty good, but not quite as good. 50% durability increase versus this one I think is like 70% or something. I'm just pulling that number out of my hat. I honestly don't know, I just know it's more. So, I guess I will return when I get geolysis in and might be able to get some better metals. So, until then. Alright, so I just realized how long I've been going. Just going to go ahead and apologize for the length. I'm trying to keep these under 30 minutes. Just a little bit easier to watch. I just put geolysis in, so I honestly don't know if it's worked yet. I'll probably head down my mine, try and figure that one out. I might. It added this part back in, so that's good. Prospector's pick would be nice to make, but holy crap. That is only nice because it helps, or it tells you kind of where the ores are. So if I can jump up here, I'd be able to figure it out pretty easily as far as whether it worked. Still see coal up here, so I don't know. I end up having to start. Crap. There's still coal everywhere, so it might not have generated the ores inside the ground. I guess the one way that I can go figure that out is down the mine, because I know exactly where some ores are. Oh, wolframite, but wolframite is the one ore that doesn't get moved with geolysis. still got redstone down here. Coal. And iron. Alright. Well. Looks like I might be restarting yet again. Because I need those other ores. Crap. Alright. So, I guess the next time I will, I'll see when I've caught back up to where I am now with a new server. So, yeah, I apologize for this. I was trying to be lazy. Trying to automate mining, but apparently I can't. So, yeah. That's exciting. Yes, in the meantime, have a beautiful day. I'll catch you in the next episode. Thank you for watching.